Hey guys, so for this video we're doing special angles. Né? Yeah, so the trick that I'm going to give you, so special angles, it allows you to be able to solve some trigonometric expressions or equations without having to use a calculator, right? So for example, if I tell you, can you tell me what sine 60 is, or tangent 45 degrees is, right? So after the illustration I'm going to do right now, you'll be able to calculate without using a calculator at all, um, the value of these trigonometric expressions, I would say. Right. So I want to first, let's start with this angle, triangle. Right. That is your right angled triangle. Right. And our right angle triangle has 30 degrees, right? And of course, the remaining angle, it will be 60 degrees, right? Combined together, 60, 30, and 90, they give you 180 degrees, right? So here, gents, now, one thing I want you to always remember, it's sine 30. I just memorize sine 30. Once you memorize sine 30, bro, I'm telling you, special angles are just going to be easy path for you, because sine 30, say for example you go to your calculator, sine 30, it's 1 over 2, right? So now you no longer have to go to your calculator. You know that is 1 over 2, and you know sine is opposite over hypotenuse, right? So we go, here's a 30 degrees. What is opposite 30? It is this side, therefore the side is going to be 1. And then what is our hypotenuse? It is this side, which is going to be 2, right? Then we use Pythagoras theorem to find this side. Pythagoras will say 2 squared minus 1 squared equals to unknown squared. Let's just say x squared. You have 3 equals to x squared, and therefore x is equals to square root of 3. Right, then you found this side to say, this is square root of 3. Right, so you see this triangle, we got to it um by first finding sine 30, which is 1 over 2. After that, everything else just history. Right, let's do another triangle. Oh no. So we have another triangle here, which is also a right angled triangle, but this one instead, it has 45 degrees. It has 45 degrees, right? And by this, you already see it's an isosceles triangle, right? With 1 over 1, right? I think, let me see, time 45. Yebo. So, which is 1 over 1. You use Pythagoras, right? 1 squared plus 1 squared equals to x squared. 2 equals to x squared. Therefore, x equals to square root of 2. And then here, you have square root of 2, right? Um, yeah, yeah. So, this is it. This is it. So here I will say this is just the whole curriculum of special angles. Once you know these triangles, like, all that you need to know is these triangles. You see, when you have this triangle, you don't have to, like, this is the easiest way to memorize special angles, right? There are other ways where you will write down these angles to say sine 60 is this much, cos 60 is this much, tan 60 is this much. Then you go to 30, sine 30, cos 30, tan 30, and then you go to the 45s, right? There's that way, but like this one is much more easier, yeah, because you're not memorizing a lot, yet you are memorizing a lot. I don't know how to say it otherwise. So let's do a couple of examples to see if we really do understand, right, them, right? So perhaps let me take this gentleman and we're going to copy them, right? We go here, let us just paste them somewhere here and resize them to make them very, very small, right? So per problem, we're gonna move with them. Cool. So here we have sine 45 degrees times equals 45 degrees. To solve this, we go to a triangle with 45 degrees. Here it is, right? And we know sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So we choose, are we looking for this 45 or this 45? You choose, right? So I'm going to use this 45. It doesn't really make a difference. So sine 45, there it's going to be, what is opposite 45? It is 1. 1 is opposite 45. So, and then what is hypotenuse? It is square root of 2. So you have 1 square root of 2, right? And this is, so when doing these calculations, you're doing these calculations without the use of a calculator. And because of that, like that's actually one of the most important things that you're doing without the use of a calculator. If, let me show you, for someone who used a calculator, this is how we're going to know, ne? On a calculator, you press sine 45, you get square root of 2 over 2, right? This is the doings of the calculator. You press on a calculator, this is the value you get, right? And this value is the same as this value, but of course this one has been rationalized, or is it rationalized? But yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so this one we can see, even like from, if you have these two diagrams on your worksheet, we can tell our person didn't use a calculator, they used these triangles, right, to get the answers. Yeah, cool. So then we talk about cos 45. Cos 45, here's 45, here's adjacent, here's hypotenuse. So multiply by 1 over square root of 2, which is what? 1 over 2, right? Cool, let's move on. Cos 60, there is 60 degrees. So cos is adjacent, so it's going to be 1 over hypotenuse, which is 2. Plus tan 45, it's opposite, which is 1 over hypotenuse, which is 1. Right? So you have 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2, which is 3 over 2, which is 1.5. And then let's move. You have sin 60. Sin 60, which is square root of 3 over square root of over 2. So square root of 3 over 2 minus cos 60, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 1 over 2. And the answer is square root of 3 minus 1 divided by 2. That's how far a human mind can go. Of course, given that they are not using a calculator. So yeah, so now let me delete these guys to make space for a gentleman here. Alright, so sine 45, we go again, opposite over hypotenuse, so that is 1 over square root of 2 divided by sine 30, 1 over 2 divided by cos 45, which is also 1 over square root of 2. Right, this one, it just depends on you guys. How do you want to do it? Right, you can start with this first 2, right, and then finish up with this one, or you can start with this one and then, right, yeah, I believe it'll give the same answer regardless. So say 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by 2 over 1. Yeah, this sign is also going to change actually, because here we multiply, then we change this one later on, so I might as well just change it. Square root of 2 over 1. Then here, this is going to divide this. Alright, so I basically have 2 here. Let's see with the calculator just to affirm that we're doing the right things. No, not multiply, divide. Divide by Then, my friend, we're getting exactly 2, which is the answer we got from our workings. So we're still good. We're still good. Cool. So here we have some sort of an identity thing. We are proving that the left and the right are equal. All right, so let's use special angles to do that. Tan, which is opposite, so it's opposite 60 over adjacent, so square root of 3 over 1, right? Yeah, and then different color. Sine, what is sine? Sine is sine is opposite square root of 3 square root of 3 over hypotenuse, which is 2, divided by cos, which is adjacent 1 over 2, right? And then here you have square root of 3 over 2 multiplied by 2, and then they divide, then you end up with square root of 3, right, which is equals to square root of 3 square root of 3. So left hand side equals to left hand side equals to right hand side. Let's see here what we got. So this side cos 30, it is adjacent square root of 3 over hypotenuse, which is 2, right? I'm looking at these triangles, and then we go here. Is a different color. Square root of 1 minus sine 30, that is 1 over 2, right? And then if I say sine 30 squared, then I have square root of, let me say 4 over 4 minus 1 over 4. I end up with 3 over 4, right, which gives me square root of 3 over 2, right, which also is the same as, right, square root of 3 over 2, square root of 3 over 2, square root of 3 over 2, right? So yeah, then also the left hand side equals the right hand side. Let's see what we have here. Cool. So sine 30, we know that is 1 over 2, right? And then it is being squared. Cos 30, it's square root of 3 over 2, right? And this is also squared, so we have 1 over 4 plus we have 3 over 4, and then we have 4 over 4, which is 1, right? And it will always be equals to 1, we have proven, right? And I think this so there's an identity that you guys are going to do in grade 11 and grade 12. There's an identity that says let me start with sine. So sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. There's an identity like this. There's also, just, you see this one, there's an identity that say tan theta equals to sine theta divided by cos theta. But yeah, you all are gonna do all of these in grade 11, so do pass grade 10, guys. But definitely with these videos you all are gonna pass. Yeah, cool. This is the end of special angles. There's nothing special anymore. I will continue on the others. All right.